Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Saucy Sean's Fine Eats, where we make real food for real people. So today, it's actually starting to rain, but I wanted to do this, so we're going to do it. We're going to do this review, kind of instructions about this Coleman camp stove oven. Really great device, designed to fit on a Coleman camp stove, but we're going to use it on the Camp Chef today. We're going to bake a cake in it. Kind of a cool thing. It's great for baking and keeping food warm. 10-inch square rack, adjusts to 3 cooking heights. Folds flat for convenience, space-saving storage. Easy to read thermometer. It's designed for Coleman gasoline and propane camp stoves. And it's a corrosion-resistant, smooth, aluminumized steel finish. It cleans easily. We're going to try and get this set up right away here. We got the grill. We got the stove. Keep that dry. So it really just unfolds. How does this work again? It's been a while. Okay, that shoves into place there. The door opens. Before you get everything into place, you got to get your grill in here, your grate. See, it just kind of, oh, I want it down, slides in there like so. There you've got a sweet little oven. This has got to pull off, and then it locks the bottom into place. But wait, it doesn't seem to be locking into place right. Oh, you know this is a Saucy Sean's video when things don't necessarily go just as planned. It's almost like that bottom plate's a bit warped, but that's okay. So we got a gauge here. So what we're going to do is take this and put it onto our stove, like so. It fits really great on a Coleman oven. We're going to get it up and stabilized about 350 degrees, because that's the temperature I need for the cake. And then you got a little I'm not sure what's popping away on my stove here. Interesting. I don't know what that was. There's no popcorn. Actually, I think it's just the chrome plating coming off the grates there. But this thing's starting to warm up already. Yeah, this thing's a little bit bent up. This top's not quite right. That's okay. It's going to work beautifully. These things are great little ovens. They've been around forever. Bought this one years ago at a store called Ribtor. That was a great store in Calgary back in the day. They sold everything. They sold camping, hunting, fishing gear. They sold hardware, commercial food stuff. They kind of were a surplus place, like a Princess Auto on a smaller scale. They had a store downtown Calgary, a big building, multi-levels. They had warehouses down in Inglewood. The store in Calgary got sold years ago, and now part of it's a police station, I think. And the Ribtor warehouse finally closed just a few years ago. But man, they had everything in there. They had stuff. They had airplane engine parts. They had rubber wetsuit. I mean, if you needed a murder suit, they had them. It was like this rubberized pant and jacket suit thing. Those army surplus, but man, yeah, just spray that off when you're done. It's all good. They had everything in the store. It was a really great store. Rib Tour. One of the last things I bought there was a whole bunch of fire starters for like, I think it was like $1 a case or something stupid. I only bought 2 cases. It was really dumb. But when they were closing out the warehouse, they had some amazing sales going on, and they really had everything. Old welding rods, radio parts from World War II vintage planes. They had all sorts of really, really old hardware, light switches, wire, surplus army belts and clothing. Really, really cool store. Giant pots, giant coffee urns. If you were looking, you could find anything you want in a rib tour, in the rib tour. So I hit 400 degrees already inside there, so I just wanted to turn it down a little bit. And gonna let the heat stabilize. Open it up. Ooh, it's glowing in there. Gonna get this stove down to low, see if I can get the temperature down low enough. I'm gonna call it good. I'll just play with it as I'm cooking my cake in there. So what I'm gonna do, I put my cake in the barbecue because it's starting to rain out here. Just use a regular cake mix, added some maraschino cherries and chocolate chips into it. It's a bit bigger of a pan than normal. I hope it fits. Look at that, we got it to fit. We're going to put this in here, and we're going to set I'm going to check my timer. We're going to bake it for about 35-40 minutes, but there you go. You got a nice little oven there, right there. You can just use that for whatever you need it for. Cool thing. I'll show you the cake when it's done. It's even going to work in the rain, I hope. And Saucy Sean is quite happy to be doing this. Talk to you later. Okay, so got the oven going here. It is a bit hard to control the temperature on it. You just got to kind of play with it. What I did notice, it's not quite done, but my poor cake is burning around the edges a bit. But that's okay. Again, this is one of those, hey, we'll still be able to eat it. I just wanted to give you an example of what you can do outside with something simple like this Coleman camp stove oven. So Saucy Sean wishes you a happy day. Yeah, it's raining more than I expected, but that's okay. We'll enjoy the meal anyways. Talk to you later.